everybody, and I'll be starting in a minute. I'm actually trying to get everything finalized over on my end before I actually start, so enjoy the music. So, keynote, as always, I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes or so to let some people come in if they decide to or not. And yeah, so about the 5-minute mark, I'll start. All right, we're at the 5-minute mark. So, yeah, as the title suggests, we are creating the base. Well, one of the base parts of the world. So it's going to be more inner city. And it is isometric art, so it does look a little bit weird. Let me actually open it up because I haven't opened it up yet. Bloop. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys. Nope. It is lo-fi hip-hop. As always, no thanks. Lo-fi girl. I've never subscribed. I feel kind of bad. But that is what I play every single time I stream, so I just gotta let it be known. And open that back up. There we go. We're back in. So this is going to be like I said, the base of like the middle city. I'm gonna have this road right here eventually go a little bit further out. There we go. This one. Sorry. Adjusting my stream stuff. So this road, let me get my pen out. This road right here will go further out this way in the long run, because that'll lead into another area. But for now, like I said, this is the base of the middle city. It is isometric art, so, or isometric game. So it does have this angling in one direction, this way. So a lot of the buildings and everything have the angling. So like I've been working on basketball stuff. So see, like the fence itself, it has this angling that goes this way. So that's kind of like the way I'm going with it. But this is what I've been working on, and I was like, as I was sitting there like scrubbing away and whatnot, hello streamer or viewer. But as I was working on it, I was just like, you know what, I should go ahead and stream it. So this, like I said, this is what I've been working on. I'm actually currently capping off these because I don't want them leading out. So I've just been erasing and redrawing a little bit here and there and kind of going from there, because I don't want the street going out. I want to cap it off. Maybe put a park or some woods or something out in these areas, so that way they look a little bit neater. I don't know, it's the boring part. I've been working on this for a while now. Just like this little area. Granted, I haven't been like focusing all of my time on it like it could be. I don't know. Trying to burn myself out, you know. Slow process. Because even with like hand drawing, why does my watch keep going off? Okay. So even though I'm hand drawing all this, it still takes a long time. But see, like that. And now that is capped off and that looks great. Let me check my phone real quick because it keeps going off. Sorry about that. Yeah, over here. So we're going to be taking this one out. I do need the sidewalk going down. So if I remember correctly, I believe it's... yeah, it's this one. So I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to grab it. Oh, no, that's angled. I don't want an angled one. So it's Trying to see where that's disappearing at. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's way over there. All right, so this is the one I want. So I'm going to grab it. Bloop, bring it all the way over here. No, this one isn't good. So I'm actually gonna have to fab this one. So now you can see the whole fab process of it. Because how it's set up is it's set up to block off like that. But I need it over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to move this one up. So that way it doesn't get covered up by the underlayer or the other layer. And we're going to move again. We're going to flip horizontal. And now we're gonna have to fab out this little section. So I think like right there. This is the difficult part, trying to get this figured out. So I think that's probably how we're gonna go with it. But now it needs a lot of erasing and retouching. So like this can no longer be there. That has to go. We want the curb to stay. How do I got it over there? Zoom out, zoom in. Okay, so this is lined up with the curb, and there's no curb over on this one. Oh. Dang it. I never realized that, so we're gonna have to really figure this one out, how to line these ones up properly. Oh, the fun parts. We want that to be there. So it's almost like I need to bring this further over. Like to here. Oops. Right about there. And then kind of fab it all in. So it unlines this part, but I can always just take the yellow and match it up right there. And then we just fill that in with some dark right here. Yeah, I think that'll look fine. Oh, that's the wrong dark. This one. You always gotta remember where your colors are. This, no. Is it this one? That's not it. I want a darker to match up to there. That's close. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a slight color variance right here. Right in this area. Yeah, because you can actually see it whenever I color it over. It's like a very slight color variance. It's going to be noticeable in games, so that's going to be really annoying, so I'm going to eventually have to fix that. And this needs to go ahead and just finish off over this way. I just need to terminate it over here. Like that. Oh, light. Bloop. And there it is. That's basically done. This part up here needs to go. And then I can use this over and over again to cap off the rest of them. So This needs to go like that. Yeah, I think that's a good cap off. And then we'll just duplicate it and move it down. And we'll see how it matches up over here. Skirt. Ooh, yeah, see, now it doesn't match up down here. So now we gotta rework it to get it to match up properly over here. Which this one actually would be kind of easy. It's not too much more work. I just need to erase some things. And kind of fill in some others. Like that. I think that's a pretty good cover. Pretty good cover up. It's a little wonky once we get to this spot, but it's such a small area, and it's only going to be repeated. Oh, dang it. It's only going to be repeated twice. So the second one will be down here, and that's it. That's the only other time that one's going to be used. So I can deal with a little mess up like that because it's not going to be overly noticeable. And this one just lines right up, just like the last one did. And was that it? Blammo. And now all the ends are capped off, but these bottom ones. Now that I realize it, I don't want to cap this one off. So that one was pointless. I want this road to, like I said, to go out this way. Oh, or I can always do the top corner. But then that kind of makes it a little more... Oh, what's that game? Motherless? What's it called? Mother? I think it's called Mother. Earthbound. Earthbound. It would make it more Earthboundy. Because a lot of the entrances are at the top and bottom corners. So I want this entrance or this exit to go out this way. Because like I said, Motherless, like this up here would go out to a city. And like this center one would go down to a city. So that's kind of how that one's laid out. And I don't want to do it that way. I want like woods and stuff to be here. And like woods and stuff to be here. Maybe like a park or a pool or something. And up here can be like a woodsy area. That's the fun part about these low poly pixel art video games is a lot of them are just like trees and trees and trees and trees and trees and path. I don't even know if you can see that line that I did. Oops. Can I make that bigger? Let's go with... Let's just do that one. So yeah, trees. I'm looking over on my monitored side to see if I can see it. It's trees. Okay. 2 trees. And then trees, path. Okay, yeah, I can see it. All right, so that means you guys can see it, hopefully. But yeah, so that's like how a lot of pixel art games go, is just an abundance of trees. So luckily, we have a tree asset we can use. And since I'm using Procreate, I can drop like a couple of them here. And then I can like copy them and move them over here. So that's nifty. I really do like this app. Okay, let's erase this corner up here. Also, like there's like small little mess ups here and there that I will eventually fix. This is a very rough first, like a first draft. I don't even know if I'm even stick with this one. I don't want to pick something that I'm not gonna like later on and be stuck in it. So that's like why a lot of my buildings have a very different art style each building, because I don't want to be stuck in the exact same thing. Like I'm already stuck in the isometric art of it. I don't want to be stuck in like ooh. I just realized I gotta rework these sidewalks. I'm already stuck in isometric. I don't want to be stuck in anything else, if that makes any sense. Because I can't exactly make a game that's like multiple different styles, like art styles at once. I mean, I could, but there's already games out there like that. Like, ooh, what's that one called? Supercell or something like that? It came out on the Switch. You're basically a game designer, or no, you're a game store, and you have to use this machine to mesh together different genres of games to make a different game. So that game in itself is isometric, but then you got full pixel art platformer, and then you got like higher detailed roguelites in it. So like the art style constantly changes in that game, and they do it really well. So, you know, kudos on them for it, but yeah, I don't think I could do something like that. Okay, so this is the one that we're gonna fix, so we need to find all of our layers. I really should name them. Okay, so that's one. And that one's not a part of any layer. Or doesn't have any bits coming off of it that's a part of a layer. And that's the other one. Oh, this one does have bits, okay. So we'll erase them up to here. Right there. Now we're gonna have to... Where's this one from? Oh, it is part of the main world. Okay. What is that from? Why is there a random spot I'll find the layer you're on. I will delete you. There it is. So that means this one has one too. So I'll have to go find that spot. I don't know where it's at, so just erase everything and hopefully I find it. Hopefully I found it. Okay. Yeah, fixing this one. So I'm gonna go back to this layer. I need to erase a little bit to right there. That's the layer I'm on. Okay. Now we fix it. So, caps it off. And now you need to go back to this straight layer wherever it's at. What is that from? Why do I have a random sidewalk? Why is there a random sidewalk over there? Ugh. Anyways. So we need to find this long layer. There it is. Now I gotta adjust this one up. This music's weird. I think that looks pretty decent. I'm just gonna finish this one off, which will be a different layer. And there we go. See? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good corner. It doesn't look too bad. That's the one downside to doing things like this. Like, this one's gonna need it too. So I'm gonna have to figure out the corner aspect of this side. So I guess first we'll just do the drawing. We want to branch it off of this. And as you may have noticed, I don't have a drawing guide on. And the reason why is because if I zoom out, that drawing guide basically turns black. Something like that, maybe? The angling's a little off on it. I don't really like it. So instead, I'll probably want to take it from here, drag it over to here, and then let that be our angle. No, because that really breaks it up too. Okay. So this whole section will be gone. So we'll probably end off doing it like this. I want Yeah, I want this one. We can fix it later. There. So it'll go like this. More or less. So we're gonna lose a little bit on it. Like a little bit of detail because we're not gonna have these lines right here breaking up the sidewalk, but it's enough. I can get away with this. It's one section. It's not the best mentality to have where like you can be like, oh, I want to just leave this here like this because no one's going to care. Like people will care eventually. Like somebody will look at it and be like, hey, mister, that's a little off. And there'd be like nothing I can do except to like rework a lot of them, like a lot of different small pieces. So it's really better to get it done beforehand. But you know, it's a work in progress anyways, so this is gonna take me time as it is. I don't plan on having this out like tomorrow. So yeah, it'll be fine. I could put something here like a park or something. That'll make it look a little bit better. Why? Okay. I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Oh. It's because I have a floating road layer. Never mind. I was like, layer 1 is missing a road in the bottom corner. But that's because I have that layer floating because I eventually want to copy and paste it somewhere else. So I never attached it. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I know what I'm doing. Eventually I'll turn the white background back on so that way I can see what edges I have messed up. Like this little nib right here. But for now, I don't need it. It can be fixed later. There's that mentality again popping up. Well, I can do it later. I'm sorry, I went silent. I'm so used to just drawing and zoning out, especially listening to music. You know, listen to these sick lo-fi beats and forgetting what I'm doing. Forgets that I'm streaming. See, there's that dot. The dot popped up. I knew it was eventually going to happen, but there it is. Stupid dot. The music's a little different today, I do have to say that much. I know it's like a random assortment of music. But this one seems more... They're way softer than usual. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys say? Oh. No, I had a commenter pop up and I didn't see it, so Alexander said, hey, nice game. Have a nice day. So thank you. I didn't realize you popped up. See, but there's no timestamp to show how long ago you popped up. Because I've just been staring at this. Okay, so we need... okay, this one's gonna be annoying. So we're gonna need a section of sidewalk. So... why are you blurring? Oh, because I'm moving it. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna need a section of this. See, now it's not blurring. So that way I can make up a sidewalk right over here to cover these ends. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I might leave one of the bottom ones, maybe this one over here. I'm not using a pencil. This one right here. I might leave this one and let this one also be a way out of town. So this would be like the top corner of town. I did say I wanted to be the center though, so maybe taking out this road was a bad idea. I might put that one back in, the up angle this way. I don't know. It'll be easy though, because all you have to do is take this one and underlay it, and then just crop this one out. So that will be fine. So that'll give me 3 exits out of this part. And then this way over here will also kind of tie in an area maybe. So it'd be more parkish. See, I keep saying I'm gonna do a park somewhere. And I think over here there might be one. I don't know. Pool, park, basketball court. Something is gonna go somewhere. No clue. I am literally flying by the seat of my pants. I have no clue how I want this to look. And that is the most annoying part. I'm gonna leave this in this corner over here. I think that's the one I want to go with. I don't know. I just bummed myself out because I'm like, I don't know what I want to do because I don't know what I want to do. I don't know how this is going to go in the long run. I think that's a good copy paste. Move it. The only downside to this part, I zoned out completely. The only downside that's gonna happen with this part down here is, since it's a corner piece, it's not gonna line up with any of these other ones down in this area. But the corner piece is done, and I think it looks really good. And this isn't a, I'll fix it later if not. Like, I actually think this this corner looks really good. At least part of it. Right here bothers me, and I will fix that. But I think the rest of the corner looks really, really good. Well, I guess no one can say I plagiarized any assets from any game, because I have well-documented proof of all my painstaking labor on these. Well, actually, I never showed the actual building of the small roads and everything. But rest assured, I think the amount of hours that the roads will show that I've put on them will beg to differ if I stole them or not. "38 minutes. Yeah. So, at least that one road tile, this one right here, took me 38 minutes to do. So, yeah, and these are all the sidewalks and everything just placed out. That's the one I want to leave. Okay. So we're going to take this one, duplicate it, and move it over here and try to slap it in place somehow. Oh shit. Don't tell me. That works so well. There's only one spot out of place. That is awesome. Let me see if I can just darken that. Boop. Oh, I am so relieved that that capped off so well. Sometimes all we have to do is just duplicate this one and slap her on over here. So I guess we're leaving that corner open. So we'll more likely leave this corner open over here. I always use the wrong brush size. Let's change the color completely. So I'll leave this corner open over here. And then I will probably open up this corner up here. Or like a middle section. So that way we have 3 ways in and out. So out this way, out like this way. So that would be probably ideal. Oh. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm realizing I'm gonna have to make a lot of empty buildings, a lot of empty isometric buildings. So I think yeah, so we will have a street going out this way. Starter house will be right here on this little corner plot. because that puts us pretty far away from everything. Especially if we have nothing but trees here. Say a pool here. And say basketball court here. And what am I drawing on? Is that a full empty layer? It's not, it's a sidewalk layer. That's fine, I can still copy this layer. That way I can have my ideas. So starter house, area out that way, area out this way, area out this way. I want the uni over here, because there is going to be a school area, so that way you can kind of up your stats and whatnot. Basketball and the pool and all that jazz will be uni and the mall. Sorry, I'm lost in thought. I'm trying to like think of how I want everything to be now. This is actually helping me out a lot, kind of thinking about how I want everything, because like this can just be like empty buildings. And like I said, this would be like the basketball court, the gym, the pool. I want a park, and I think a decent area would be like here. And I don't want to put too much in this one area, because I want it to be more inconvenient. Because, like, the starter house is going to be far away from everything. It's going to be a really shoddy, rundown apartment. So... ooh, the library can be... because it'll probably go park, mall, then university, and the library would be right down here. So the library... well, no... I probably will not go down with something like that. Okay, so the library will also be over there. So it will go library, right after the park. And then the mall and the university and kind of like whatever in between, like so if I do that, I'll probably also throw the gym in the other area. Because the second house will be over there. So then that would transform this into just empty buildings. So the only thing that we would have over here is a pool. So we can have two pools. We can have a really crappy, like, wading pool over here. And then next to the gym, we can have a really good pool. So, inaccessible buildings all in this area. I do want a restaurant or like a bar or something in another area. Actually, no. No. I want a restaurant over there. And I want a bar over here. And the only reason why I want a bar over here is because this is going to be the rundown side of town. So it's going to look crappy. And it's going to have a crappy bar. Dilapidated buildings. All that good jazz. So I think that's a good starter plan. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna duplicate this. Going to select select this one sidewalk, copy and paste it, delete that. So that will be our plans. And this, okay. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. So I'm thinking this is probably the way we're gonna go in the short run of it. I don't know, it might change. So that means I need to do some dilapidated buildings. Some like closed signs and all that good jazz. This will really open up the town a little bit more too. So this cutoff right here might be just a loading screen. And then another one over here. I know, my handwriting is so weird. Okay. I can understand it though. Even though that loading looks like Loudige. That's an N with a weird G coming off of it. Fancy G. So I'm thinking this is more or less the way I think I'm going. I'm really thinking about it. So we might not even have a road leading out of town. We might have it, but I don't know. And then I can adjust the... Like, once I actually get into my program and into Unity and everything, I start placing buildings and adjusting the sizes, so I don't have to really worry about scaling and size too much. Because, like, this is probably the biggest thing I have ever made. Let's see. Just to put in perspective how big this is. There he is. Just to put in perspective how big this empty section is gonna be. So I'm gonna really like adjust the sizes and everything in the next part, like in the next program. Whenever I get most of this finished and I start building it in next Unity, and then I can adjust all these sizes. And the characters aren't going to be this small. And I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, like some more resemblant to like that. Yeah. Looks like a pretty decent size for a character. Because before, I mean, he was tiny. And that's like super tiny. But we don't need him that small. So I think something like that would probably be really good. Let me move him. So I think that would be like a decent size for a character. Whatever that size is. Can I see? Will it show me? No. Nope, it won't show me his size. That's okay. I can really count the pixels like this almost. So that is actually really big. He is a really big character. That's 42 by... $42 by $26. I think that would be decent. I don't know how far off that is from what I initially wanted them to be. 24 by 36. So that was actually really close to, I think, the initial size that I wanted the characters to be. So that's actually pretty decent. So that gives me a little bit more room for detail. Oh yeah, drawing guide's on. It's like, why is it so dark? This is what I mean by like the pixels are so dense that like once it gets so small, boop, everything just disappears. It's like hella pixel density. But yeah, so we got a decent idea of what we want to do. I guess we can go ahead and finish off erasing these. And then I can go about my day and leave you guys to it. This is probably one of the longer streams I've done on this. And there's a lot of emptiness. I'm sorry, my mic is like jostling around hardcore because it's like stuck to my desk. So I do apologize if there's like some noises happening. It's just where my mic is placed. I have no control over how much my mic shakes. It's on a boom arm and stuff, so yeah. I mean, I could put it somewhere else, but it's like the best spot for it, you know? I think the only complaint that I have about Procreate that I haven't figured out if there's a way to do it yet or not, really haven't looked it up either, is I really wish there was like a select color tool like there's in Paint where you got the little sucker and you can use a little sucker to like suck up the color. Because there are times where I lose a color that I have been using and I have to sit there and like refab the color out of the color wheel and the hexadecimal stuff, and I don't know how to do all that stuff really, so I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants and get something that looks really close, even though there is like a slight difference, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. So yeah, I'm thinking that looks pretty good. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. I do need to add that street going out, but so I'll probably need to finish off. Like I said, this road needs to come out to here. Road needs to come out to here, so that way I can have a loading screen right there. Same as this one. This one will have to go out to about here so I can have a loading screen. This one too, this one will have to go basically off the edge and then cut off, which I think that's fine where it's at, because this is about the size that's gonna be. I'm getting distracted. Hey, I thank you all for watching any of the future viewers, because I had like 2 views this entire hour. So any future viewers that watch this and actually watch it, I do thank you, because it's cool. But this isn't so much like I'm trying to build my channel around this now. This is more just me documenting what I'm doing. Yeah, that's all it really is. Just documenting. So yeah, I guess I don't even know how to end it, because I don't want to be like, you know, the whole subscribe and jazz. You know, if you like the video, make sure to like the video and try to subscribe. Don't highly recommend subscribing. I do make new content all the time, which isn't true anymore, my whole outro speech. What's crazy is I think once I get back into actually recording videos, like gameplay and whatnot, or Let's Plays, I think my whole attitude about this is going to be changed. I don't know. I might jump like back into the whole YouTube speak, my YouTube persona, because this is just me relaxed. So I mean, my whole YouTube persona is like, hey everybody, how's it going, you know? I'm just rambling at this point, but I do thank you all for watching. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna stream is, and more than likely I'll have this part done, at least the roads going out and cutoffs where I want them. So at least that will be done. But yeah. I do thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one, I guess.